Hi everyone, you're all really welcome to Hills Kids this morning. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Louise and we are so glad that you have all joined in this morning. But I know all you boys and girls are wondering why I have a big number 2 balloon here behind me, which is not sitting very well. But maybe some of you do know, but for those of you who don't, today is a really special day for the Hills Church because today the Hills Church is 2 years old. And some of you boys and girls will remember the very first day where we met all together in that room whenever we could hardly all fit in and we had a massive party. You know, if we were all together today, we would be having a massive celebration. So yes, we give you all permission to have a big party today at home to celebrate the Hills Church being 2 years old. So yes, we're all really excited and we hope that that really excites you all too this morning. But today is also a really special day in the calendar of the church because today is the Sunday before Easter. And some boys and girls may know this story really well and some may not, but anyway, we're going to revisit that story this morning. And this Sunday is called Palm Sunday. But firstly, we're going to go through our memory verse for today. And our memory verse today is from Psalm 150, verse 6. And that psalm says, if you all want to say this with me together at home, it says, "Let everything that has breath praise the Lord." And isn't that so good? And I would love for you boys and girls this week to really focus on that verse. And if you have a wee Bible of your own, maybe at night before you go to bed, you could look that up, or someone that you're with, your mum and dad, or your granny and granda, or whoever that may be, could go over that verse because it's so important that we give so much praise to God because He deserves it, doesn't He? That's right. So we have something really exciting for you if you would all just like to come and follow me. So I knew you were all going to be wondering where I was taking you on my adventure, but I wanted to bring you to show you our 2 really special donkeys. And I know you'll be wondering what they're called. Their names are Roxy and Julia. And I hope that you're all as excited to meet them as they are to meet you. And they're just enjoying some hay as I come back to talk to you all. But I just want to talk to you again about what I mentioned earlier, and that was Palm Sunday. And I know for me, whenever I see our donkeys, it reminds me on Palm Sunday, which is told to us in the Bible, that it's when Jesus and His disciples were on their way to Jerusalem. And Jesus asked 2 of His disciples to go ahead of Him to a nearby village and to bring Him a donkey. And I'm sure those disciples were wondering to themselves, why do you need a donkey, Jesus? But you know what? They loved Jesus so much that it says that they didn't even question, they just went and they brought Jesus the donkey. And you know, they didn't have to wait too long until they realized why Jesus needed this donkey. It tells us that they were on their way to Jerusalem and the disciples and Jesus could see large crowds of people. And these people had realized that they were going to get to meet the King of the world. The King of the world, they were going to get to meet Him in person. And it tells us that when Jesus was entering Jerusalem on the donkey, that these people were so excited that they were bowing down to worship Him. They were singing praises to Him and telling Him how much they loved Him and saying, "We love you, Jesus, we get to meet the King of the world." And I wonder how you would feel if you knew that Jesus was coming to your nearby village. I wonder, would you be there celebrating His coming? Would you be so excited to see Him? Well, I know that He would love you to be. But Jesus was going into Jerusalem, and that's what Palm Sunday is all about, that the people were there to tell Jesus about how much they loved Him. But Jesus wants us to do that as well in our everyday lives. We don't get to see Jesus, but we know that He's always with us. He never leaves us, and He wants us to tell Him every day how much we love Him. He wants us to worship Him. He wants us to be so thankful for everything that He's done for us and tell Him every day, boys and girls, how much we love Him. So again, this is Roxy and Julia, and they have been so excited to meet you, and we hope that you have been so excited to meet them too. So thank you, boys and girls, for coming on that adventure, and I hope that you love those donkeys as much as we love those donkeys. But right now, we are going to close our Hills Kids for today. Thank you all again for listening, and we're going to sing one of your really favourite songs, Jesus, You're My Superhero.